WWE Raw review for February 22nd, 2021. I did have some technical difficulties on the SmackDown review. I do have it uploaded on the channel. You can check that out on my channel. It is one of the newer videos. Now, the show does start off with The Miz and Bobby Lashley comes out. Miz says he wants to thank Bobby Lashley and MVP. He wants to disclose the terms. Bobby says, "We came to collect." MVP says Bobby Lashley doesn't measure up to The Miz. Bobby Lashley says it will be painful, merciless, and awesome. He did have some more words. I thought the segment was okay. I thought it could have been a little bit better. I thought Bobby Lashley could have had a little bit more time on the mic. It was good to have him be on the mic and have him say a couple of things. So that was good. As I said, I'll give that segment about 3.5 stars. Then it goes into a segment with Matt Riddle and the Lucha House Party. I'm not going to rate that segment. I'll give that no rating. Then it goes into a match with John Morrison versus Matt Riddle. I thought it was a pretty good match. A lot of good moves in the match, wrestling moves in the match. Matt Riddle did win. I'll give that match about 3.5 stars. Then it goes into a quick segment with Damian Priest, Bad Bunny, the 24/7 champion, and R-Truth. Just going to talk a little bit about the segment. R-Truth says he just wants an autograph. There was a little bit more to the segment. If you want to watch it in its entirety, you can watch it on the WWE YouTube channel or wherever you can watch it. I give that segment about 3 stars. I thought it could have been a little bit better. This is the end of part 1. Look out for part 2. Part 2 of the WWE Raw review for February 22nd, 2021. Now, there is a segment with The Miz and Adam Pearce. Just going to talk a little bit about the segment. If you want to watch it in its entirety, you can watch it on the WWE YouTube channel or wherever you can watch it. Now, Miz does say he needs a delay. Adam Pearce says the clock is ticking. Give that segment about 3 stars. I thought it could have been a little bit better. Then it goes into a match with the New Day versus Retribution. New Day do win. It was a quick match. Over the past few weeks, you have seen New Day and Retribution in some kind of match. Whether if it's Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, they have been feuding for a number of weeks. Not going to rate that match. I give it no rating. Then it goes into a segment with Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley comes out. Bobby Lashley says he doesn't like wasting his money. The Miz says John Morrison is chomping at the bit. The Miz says some more words. He doesn't know what to tell them. That's what The Miz says. The Miz wants to give his best effort. The Miz says some more words. The Miz says this is best for all parties. Braun Strowman comes out. Braun Strowman says he is owed a championship match. He is a former Universal Champion. Then Shane McMahon comes out. Shane McMahon says we need to tighten things up. He tells Braun Strowman things don't work like that. This is the end of part 2. Next is part 3. Part 3 of the WWE Raw review for February 22nd, 2021. Now, continuing the segment, Braun Strowman says things don't work like that. He said that he was a former WWE champion. That idea he doesn't like. That's what Braun Strowman says. He wants a WWE championship match tonight. Braun Strowman wants Bobby Lashley. Shane McMahon says everyone would love to see that match. If Braun Strowman defeats Bobby Lashley, it will be a triple threat match for the WWE Championship. Bobby Lashley attacks Braun Strowman. That's the end of the segment. I'll give that segment about 3 stars. I thought it could have been a little bit better. Then it's the Hurt Business versus the Lucha House Party. The Hurt Business does win. I'll give that match about 3.5 stars. Was a pretty good match. Then after that, it's a match, and Bad Bunny, Damian Priest do come out. And Damian Priest versus Angel Garza. Damian Priest does win. I'm not going to rate that match. Then it's a quick segment with Randy Orton. Randy Orton says failure is not a word in my track record. Proves it. He should have won. This is the end of this part. Look out for the next part. This is all about pro wrestling with part 4 of the WWE Raw review for February 22nd, 2021. Then it goes into a match with Charlotte Flair and Asuka versus Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler do win that match. I thought it was an okay match. I'll give it 3 stars. I thought it could have been a little bit better. Then it goes into a match with Jeff Hardy versus Sheamus. Sheamus, the Celtic Warrior, does win the match. I thought it was a pretty good match. I'll give the match 3.5 stars. It was a good match to watch. Then it goes into a segment with Charlotte Flair. It was an okay segment with Charlotte Flair and Ric Flair. I'll give it no rating. I'm not going to rate that segment. It was an okay segment. Then it goes into a quick match with Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke versus Lana and Naomi. Was a quick match. Lana and Naomi do win the match. I'm not going to rate that match. I'll give it no rating. Then it goes into a quick match with AJ Styles versus Ricochet. AJ Styles does win that match. I'll give it 3 stars. I thought it could have been a little bit better. This is the end of part 4. Next is part 5. Now, in this WWE Raw review, I will include Raw Talk. I will talk a little bit about Raw Talk and the guests that are interviewed. This is the last match for WWE Monday Night Raw. It does go into the match with Braun Strowman and Bobby Lashley. Wasn't a long match, wasn't short, but it did go for a good amount of time. It is Bobby Lashley versus Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman comes in first, and Bobby Lashley comes in next. The Miz comes out. They both lock up. Bobby's in the corner. The Miz at the announce table. Waistlock from Bobby Lashley and waistlock from Braun Strowman. Irish whip from Braun Strowman. Elbows from Braun Strowman. Bobby tries to hold on to the rope. He is dumped on the outside. Braun Strowman falls over the steps. Clothesline from Bobby Lashley. Missile drop kick from Bobby Lashley, or a kick. It was a kick or a missile drop kick. A missile drop kick from Bobby Lashley. Braun Strowman kicks out of the pin. Right hands from Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley goes for the hurt lock. Kick from Bobby. Clothesline from Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman is spitting on himself. Power slam from Braun Strowman. Bobby Lashley kicks out. Spine buster and spear from Bobby Lashley. The match is over. After the match, Braun Strowman gets chop blocked and he is put in the hurt lock. The Miz comes in and gets a spine buster and a spear from Bobby Lashley. MVP comes in with crutches and celebrates with Bobby Lashley. He holds the WWE Championship on the turnbuckle at the end of the show. Thought the show was okay. I'll give the show about 3 stars out of 5 stars. I thought the booking was okay. I thought it could have been a little bit better. So we're going to see next week on WWE Monday Night Raw how the show goes, and we're going to see if Bobby Lashley does win the title from The Miz. Hopefully he does win the title from The Miz. That would be good to see. And we can see the match that we would like to see at WrestleMania with Bobby Lashley. I know some people would like to see that match. Some people don't want to see that match. I would like to see that match. So we're going to see what's going to happen on WWE Monday Night Raw, and we're going to see what's going to happen on WWE SmackDown. Now, this is the end of this part. Look out for the next part. This is part 6 of the WWE Raw review. This is Raw Talk. Now, going into Raw Talk, R-Truth, he does have some words. He says, it's complicated. He's getting his baby back. He's talking about the 24/7 championship. R-Truth says, Miz better have his game ready. R-Truth is the most transparent champion, he says. Then the first guest is Matt Riddle. He comes on and R-Truth says he's got it. There is some more words from Matt Riddle. Then after that, the next guest is Lana and Naomi. And Lana says they have a number 1 contender spot. She is confident in herself. That's what Lana says. Their relationship is deep. She's talking about Lana and Naomi. Lana is lucky. Lana says she will slay the dragon. Lana will bring the glow. Then it goes into the final guest of Raw Talk, which is AJ Styles. And R-Truth says he's known him for too long. AJ Styles says, why are you hugging everybody? AJ Styles says he will continue. AJ Styles says he will continue to say your name wrong. He's talking about Omis. And AJ Styles says he was here tonight. He's talking about R-Truth. And he says, where was Drew McIntyre? He got his feelings hurt. That's what AJ Styles says. When R-Truth lost your championship, you were here. That's what AJ Styles says to R-Truth. He says you were here when you lost your 24/7 championship. JKCB, AJ Styles says jackknife choke bomb. AJ Styles says jackknife choke bomb. That's Omis's move. R-Truth says he is reading what he is asked. AJ Styles says there is nothing he can't accomplish. R-Truth is looking around at the end of that exchange of words. There is some more to these guest appearances on Raw Talk. If you would like to watch it in its entirety, you can watch it on the WWE Network. This is the end of the WWE Raw review for February 22nd, 2021. I will be doing a Friday night SmackDown review. Look out for that. I will be doing a Monday Night Raw review. Look out for that. I will be doing a number of videos before SmackDown airs. Look out for that too. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you like the video, hit the notification bell. If you like the video, hit the subscribe button. If you have any ideas, any comments, leave it in the comment section. Send an email. Have any questions, leave it in the comment section. Send an email. Thank you for my subscribers. Thank you for those who are new coming in to listen. Thank you again. See you next time.